Before we get into today's video, I want to take a moment to talk about this fireplace because honestly, it's one of the best choices I made when building this home. Living at 3,000 feet above sea level in the Eastern Cape, winters are no joke. The mornings are icy, the wind can cut through layers, and the evenings settle in cold and quiet. I knew I wanted more than just heaters or blankets. I wanted coziness. I wanted that comforting warmth that wraps around you, body and soul. There's something about fire, the sound, the glow, the way it slows you down. It brings people together even in silence. It makes the home feel alive. So before I show you the rest, I had to start here, where warmth lives and where we come to feel held after long days.
Hey all, I hope you guys are doing well. I am doing well. So I wanted to talk about my fireplace. So in South Africa, in my home, I have a wood fireplace. When I installed that fireplace, I was actually debating on whether to put in a fireplace in a village home and in a home that I thought the weather was kind of perfection, okay? But I soon realized that I had forgotten how cold it gets in that village, especially because we are on the mountain, about 3,000 feet, so it gets even colder. And not only that, right now in South Africa, they have an amazing amount of snow in the Eastern Cape. I don't know about other parts of South Africa, but in the Eastern Cape right now, which is absolutely good, by the way. Love cold weather, at least for a few days, especially in the village, because in the village in June, which is winter, you don't have much to do anyway. So the cold weather is fine, and you can, just turn on your fireplace. But I was debating on whether to put one in because, as I said, I thought the weather there was kind of perfect. But I'm so grateful that I decided to put it in because, as I said, it's cold in South Africa. But I wanted to talk about my fireplace here. So I have a guest fireplace here, and I heard that in South Africa, some people have issues with their guest fireplace where it actually smells like there's gas inside the house. I've never had that issue in my fireplace because it actually has an exhaust that goes out the house. Okay, so I've never had those issues, but obviously in America everything has to be done according to code and be put in by specialists. So the chances of you having that issue are slim to none. I've had my guest fireplace for 16 years now. Since I bought my house, it was already in, and I absolutely love it. What I love about it is I can turn it off here, and I can turn it on here. Okay, and it actually does have a wood aesthetic. Okay, it looks just like wood logs, but they're gas fireplace. But even more important is that the gas itself comes just like your utilities, like your water, your electricity. It comes through they have like pipes laid all over the city, and your gas fireplace gets connected to that. That's the same thing for your kitchen stove. It gets connected like that, and so you don't have to worry about going to fill up a tank or whatever. So that's something I wish we could get to that place. What they do in rural areas where they don't have, like cities like that, here in America, they actually sell you a huge tank which you put in your yard, because, like, for instance, in our rural areas in South Africa, that would be beneficial because you could fill it up maybe once a year. You see what I'm saying? And in fact, they bring a truck to fill it in. You don't take it to town and have it filled up. But I totally understand that we are not there in parts of, especially where I'm building. Okay, maybe in some parts of South Africa. So don't come for me. I'm talking about my area. But so I do love that about this. As I said, I've never had issues with gas, like where I smell fumes or anything like that. And the reason why I wanted to have wood in South Africa, so in my old house here in America, I had wood fireplace, and here I have gas fireplace. Obviously, the fact that I don't have to, go get wood outside is a big plus, especially when it's snowing and stuff like that, which we do get here, even though we don't get it as much, but we do get maybe once or twice a year where we get snow. But the reason why I wanted, let me turn it on. And the reason why I wanted to have a wood fireplace, so as I said, in my old house, I had wood fireplace, and I loved it. But remember, I'm a very young mom at the time, so I didn't really see the value of it as much as I could have seen. So then, a few years later, I went to my friend's house, who also lived in the old neighborhood where I had my first house, and I was like, gosh, this is what I'm missing, you know? So I love the crackling, you know, like of the fire. I love the smoke of the fire, but obviously, that smoke, if your fireplace is not built correctly, which I believe mine kind of, I would have to do some work in South Africa, can get on the blocks and then stick to the blocks, and then your house will smell like smoke all the time. So I have what they call in South Africa a flueless, meaning there's no flue that goes up all the way. And as you guys know, in my house I have almost 6 meter height to get to the roof, actually more than if I add the roof. And because of that, like the house itself is like almost 6 meters, and then you add the roof, and I had to get a chimney there. But when I bought my fireplace, which I will put pictures here, when I bought my fireplace in South Africa, I was told by the guy who sold me the fireplace, I paid 30,000 rands for it, and he told me that I didn't need a flue, okay? And I was like, okay, that's fine, that sounds like it's easy enough. And really, I've never had issues with, you know, like smoke coming into the front of the house. Never had issues with that. I just need to remember to open the chimney. So I do have a chimney that goes all the way up through the second floor, all the way to the roof of the house. And you can see actually in Luke's room, it goes through there. From the family room all the way up, and so far no issues, but I can imagine over time that smoke and, you know, like embers will build on the blocks themselves, and they would eventually make my house smell like smoke all the time, even during summertime. So somebody suggested that I get a cleaning service, which I don't know how a person is going to be able to get in there. But I get a cleaning service and then have it cleaned once a year, or, you know, every few years. But I'm thinking of actually getting a flue that will go up, because at least with the flue, there is no risk of the embers and smoke, you know, sitting on the blocks themselves, right? But I don't know how I'm going to do that, because it's actually square. That opening that it has, it's square, but it's kind of built like this, so that, you know, like the smoke is pushed and then gets out into the chimney area. But yeah, I'm so glad that I got to put in a fireplace, because whether we have load shedding or we don't have gas, or, you know, or it's raining and our roads get muddy there that you can't even go to town, I will be covered as long as I keep a stash of wood in my yard, which I plan to do. I'm gonna build a shed that's just gonna be for wood that's open, so that the wood remains dry, and snakes, if they're in there, I can see them, because there's that challenge in our village. We have too many snakes, guys. But anyway, just to stay on topic, I think if you're building your house, especially in places like the Eastern Cape, especially in the places where you have a higher elevation, like my house does. Most of the Eastern Cape, by the way, is on a higher elevation. And so what I would suggest is you do plan for some sort. It could be a stove, you know, like the new fashion stove, or old fashioned stove, or a gas, even gas, because you can always buy an extra tank and keep it somewhere. I would do that instead of wood. But for me, I wanted that experience of being in a cabin, and having fire crackling and making, you know, like all those sounds. And And you can always put a YouTube channel with fire crackling in the background. You could also do that, but who wants that, right? So it's an organic feel, and it really is wonderful. The Eastern Cape gets so cold that even in December it's extremely cold. I remember on the 24th of December we had the fireplace on and we were actually enjoying it. Had a wonderful time. It was like everything that I dreamt of. Okay, it was like so nice. And yeah, let me know if you guys have a fireplace or you plan to put a fireplace in your house, and what are the pros and cons, and what are your feelings if you already have a fireplace. Let me know down below in the comments. And if you are not subscribed to my channel, please go ahead and do that, because there's so much that's coming. Okay, thank you so much.